everyone, Bricknut here. This week I've been busy with the LEGO City. As you would have seen from the previous video, I started to empty the LEGO City out of all the vehicles and any other loose bits and pieces that were strewn all over it, and get it ready for cleaning, and that's exactly what I've done. I think I spent yesterday afternoon dusting it and cleaning it all down. And I've also reorganised some of the storage areas so I've got a bit more room, which I'll show you that first actually, as I'm sitting up this end of the LEGO City where the storage shelves are. I'm just going to turn these spotlights on for some extra lighting up this end. Yeah, so it was a big job, but it was well worth it. Like I said, it took me a good few hours to get it done. There's still a few spots I've noticed that I've missed, but I can go back to those later. Anyway, if you're wondering what I use a little paintbrush to do the actual dusting with, and I also use this little thing. It's just a little mini vacuum cleaner, I suppose, with a shoulder strap. It's mains operated, and it has got the hose with it and various attachments. So once I've been around and dusted, usually I take the roofs off of the buildings that have a removable roof and dust those away from the city so I don't put the dust back on the city. One advantage to having removable roofs, though, is you can do that. I just go around with the brush and loosen up as much dust as I can as possible, and then go over it with a vacuum cleaner. Because there's also one of the drawbacks of having a pet is you get cat hair all over it as well. Then again, it would probably be dog hair if I had a dog. So yeah, after about a year of not being dusted and cleaned down, it really did need it. So I actually feel better, and it looks a lot better now. Right, storage. What did I do? Well, up this end I've got this big shelf here, which I've managed to clear some room on, because some of the vehicles on here have gone into the city, and any of the emergency vehicles and construction vehicles that are on there are now in one of these 4 cubby holes. So I've got one there full of construction vehicles, one full of fire vehicles, one full of police, and one with my ambulances on, which actually has more room in there, so I might add some other vehicles for storage in there as well. Pick some more off of here or something just to stand in there. And I thought if I stack them up, that makes better use of the available space as well. I'm now stacking them in there like that. They're not going to get knocked. They shouldn't get broken like that. And it's keeping the sunlight off of them. So I'm hoping the white plastic won't go that horrible faded colour so quick. Which it seems to be hit and miss with a lot of LEGO sets, actually. Some of them seem to fade a lot quicker than others. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. Plus, I've emptied the 2 shelves at the bottom there because they are dirt magnets down there, and I think it's because they're so low and I'm walking in and out of this door frequently. It's just kicking up dirt. Plus, the harvestman spiders that I get a lot of in this flat love those bottom shelves for some reason, as we can see with these 2 bulldozers. If I just come out of the light, I mean, ugh. Actually, the light is reflecting a bit. Let's just turn the light down a bit. Yeah, now we can see the dirt, and there is cobwebs all over these and that one, so I'm not going to store these down there anymore. I mean, I clean these bulldozers a lot more frequently than I do the LEGO City because of this. You know, it weren't that many months ago that I did this, and look at it. This whole LEGO City probably had less dust on it than these 2 bulldozers. So I'm going to give those a clean later and find another home for those. It's even inside the cab, look. So, the city. So, I've never had any vehicles not really posed on here, or any figures posed on here either. So I thought, as I had everything cleared off, and I've got a lot of buildings where I want them now, it's mainly just details and whatnot that I've got to do and finish off a few buildings, I thought, let's pose some vehicles and have some people around the city actually doing something. So, I'm going to have to get in the way of the light for the minute. Over here, we have got a little road sweeper doing his rounds. We've got this vendor on her bike returning back to the donut shop. Maybe she's done for the day, maybe she's picking up extra supplies, who knows. That's what I like about things like this, you can use your imagination, you can decide what she's doing. We've got a fuel tanker there doing a delivery. If I just shimmy up this side, there he is. I've put in the filling valves, or I don't actually know what they're called, but you get them at gas stations, you know, the fuel truck pulls up alongside them like that and they just connect the hose up. You'll have however many there, depending on however many pumps and storage tanks the gas station has under the ground. So as this gas station's only got 2 pumps, I just put 2 filler thingies there. So yep, that's filling up. She's about to fill up her car with some gas. And yes, I know I've got some cobwebs on there, I missed them. Over here we've got someone just chilling out by the water feature. Another guy about to buy a newspaper. In the post office we do actually have a postmistress. There she is. The post office is actually mad. I haven't got a postal van, not yet. I'm going to have to make one. Got a sports car parked out front. Taxi overtaking the car transporter, which is currently causing a bit of an obstruction as he's dropping some cars off to the car sale room here, which has a car inside it in the showroom. And a couple of delivery bikes outside the pizza parlour. Some civilians going about their daily job, and the fire chief parked outside his station. And the police canine unit on patrol as well. Right, moving along. There's nothing going on down on the beach yet because I haven't done anything in there yet. I haven't even cleaned in here yet, but there's not really a lot to move to clean. So over here, what have we got over here? We've got a trash can out on the sidewalk. And judging by the fact the refuse truck is over there, I'm guessing they've just had their trash collected. And over here, here's another little scenario I put in for people to use their imagination. Are they going on vacation, or have they just returned and they're parking up the caravan? Choice is yours. There's someone having a cup of coffee out in the garden. I've actually forgotten to put a car back on that driveway. As I've mentioned, we've got the refuse truck there collecting the garbage. A little car parked down here. This is undergoing some renovations, so if I can just pop round the front again. I've put some barricades up across the front. Don't want people going in there. Not while there's construction work going on, so all the windows boarded up as well. I must remember to put a pane of glass in here. I haven't done that yet. It's been like that ever since I built it, and I have got window panes to go in there. I just keep forgetting to put one in. Someone remind me to do that. Right. Not a lot going on down this side. An ambulance with a patient on board. He's heading to the hospital. He's got a patient on board. Here he is. Oh dear. He's not looking very well, is he? Oh dear, we'll put him back and let them get to the hospital. Bus stop. My second bus stop. I've only got 2. And I've just walked through cobwebs. I don't know how, because I've walked down here multiple times today. Right. I've still got an annoying ridge here, and I don't know what to do to get rid of it. Short of taking everything off of here to get to the plain table, of course. I might do that one day. I've got to feel energetic. Oh, I've forgotten I've got to put the steps in to get up to there, haven't I? There's got to be a set of those either side rather, not stide. I've got the TV van just parked there temporarily, and pretty much my LEGO Cities police force. We've got a police car over there that's just filled up with gas, and the canine unit, and we've got another performance patrol car there and there, plus another ordinary patrol car, and the thingy van. I've got no 4x4 yet. I haven't decided which 4x4 to put out. All motorbikes. I'm going to need to get a couple of motorbikes. So I've just got pretty much the yard area to sort out there. I think what I might do is have parking for police vehicles like that either side, and then an area for civilians to park at the front, but not blocking the door. I need to get into the entrance. I'll have to make a footpath or something to that. But I think where most of the activity is in this little area here. We've got people queuing up to get on the bus at this bus stop. We've got the streetlight repair guy repairing a broken streetlight. And the freight yard is very busy. Got this little forklift truck loading up this lorry here. I've actually got another lorry to bring in somewhere. We've got that telehandler stacking up a couple of crates over there. And we've got this one about to be unloaded. They're just waiting for the freight train to come in so they can put that container on the freight train and swap them around. Yeah, so quite a lot of activity going on here. I'm going to have to make up some pallets to go on there of various things, I think, just to add a bit to the scenery. I don't know whether to put tiles down in here. I don't know whether that would look better with... Well, mind you, these vehicles would roll a lot better if I tile this area. I can get big tiles, you know, instead of... I suppose I could do it in 2x4 tiles if I really wanted to. I don't know if you can get anything bigger than that. Right, I don't know what to do behind here either. I've got this sort of empty space there. A little garden maybe? A little hospital garden. Don't know. I've got some bits to add to the hospital interior and exterior here as well. I'm going to put those in. So from that extra hospital I bought, that I've already got one of, which is up there. I literally just bought the second one because it was a good price. I thought, another ambulance to the fleet and a bunch of spares for this hospital. I have to do some mods to the front of that, I think. Get that roof finished. All I need to do to finish the roof is add some details and finish the elevator shaft and get the working elevator installed, and that's it. Yeah, so that's the grand tour of the city as it currently stands. I want some more figures dotted about, although I might leave the figures because I haven't got the sidewalks all tiled yet. I need to go on a big ordering spree, I think, and order a whole bunch of tiles. That's quite a tedious job, that is. I mean, it was so tedious doing the sidewalks up this end. But with all those light grey tiles I ordered, I did get up to here. And I got all through there done as well. So it did go quite far. I'm going to need a bunch of 1x2 tiles to go down that edge. That might be a problem, because again, that's not going to join properly there, is it? It almost feels like there's something under there, but there isn't. It's just where this joins. But when I look at them, they look level here. I don't know, I'm going to have to investigate that, I think. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, and I nearly forgot to mention it, but I've shuffled trains around. I've got my passenger train in here now, and I've got the steam loco on this siding, and the freight train is all the way over there. Because I took the controller apart for this steam loco and the freight train, and cleaned up the contacts, and it seems to have fixed the problem. I wish I'd done that before I'd bought another controller, but never mind, I'll have a spare controller nonetheless, so it's not a big issue, is it? Spare controller won't hurt. Yeah, so I'm actually quite happy with this now. Need to find another one of these. Oh, I forgot to dust the top of my streetlights. This is one of the paint brushes I use for the finer details, and I just do that. Preferably without knocking it over. I might do that with two hands and take that off, actually. Can't see me knocking it over. I've got slightly larger paint brushes as well to do the larger areas. The cycle shop there, I think that's the only roof I've got left to do. I've done all the rest. Yeah, I've done all the rest. It's the only one I forgot to do. Didn't do the bank because it hasn't been in there that long. I might modify that bank so it's got removable roof, so I can actually put some figures in there as well. So yeah, I want to get cracking on with this hospital and get that actually done. I don't think I've ever had a Lego project that's been a work in progress as long as that hospital has. I mean, technically the fire station is still a work in progress. Just got some tiling and internal stuff to do on that, but that's, you know, it's not important to the aesthetic look to the city. But this hospital is, one day I want to put another floor on this hospital as well. But for now I just want to complete it as it is. It wouldn't be too hard. I'll just make sure I've got enough string on the elevator so it's long enough to accommodate a third floor. Yeah. And at some point I want to do the hydrogen peroxide treatment on a lot of my white Lego bricks, because they can be a right pain in the butt. I mean, look at them. I wish the white bricks wouldn't do that. It seems to be the worst. Now they go from white to tan almost. Anyway, that is it for this video, so thanks a lot for watching it, everyone. Try not to blind you with the spotlights. Turn them off now so we don't get blinded by them. There we go. As always, I'll leave links to the channel's Discord server and Facebook page in the description below. And thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.